Hey, what's going on, guys? It's the one time. So in today's video, I'm going to kind of just discuss 5 simple steps to really help you in preparation for the academy. And they're not going to be so much things that you may think. So let's dive into it. All right, guys. So what are 5 things that you can do in preparation for the academy that you may not expect? One, you will. One's pretty obvious. But the other 4 I felt I did in preparation that were huge that a lot of people didn't do. The first obvious one is get in shape, right? I know that one's going to be clear almost any video you go look at, but that's clearly number 1. Don't be that guy or girl. Don't be that person that shows up to the academy ate up, running, not being able to finish your 1.5 or even your preliminary PT test. Don't be that person that does 5 push-ups. Everyone's going to be different. Not everyone's going to be, a Spartan. But don't be that person just ate up and then just took no prep time. Don't be that person. It ain't a good look. And you're going to get exposed and they're going to tear you up. Especially if you go to like more of a paramilitary academy, and there are definitely a few in Florida. I know some in Georgia are like that as well. So you don't want to be that guy. Never be the last person. Never. Step 2, order your uniforms and prep them. So what I mean by that is a lot of people order their uniforms late. They were partial. They were missing their name tags. They were should have like tennis shoes when they're supposed to be in combat boots. Don't be that person. Don't be that person. So you're gonna get the whole group penalized, right? And they're gonna penalize you anyways. They're gonna find something to just tear you up, right? So expect that, but don't be the reason because of it. So it's so simple. So when I went into orientation, I literally had my stuff ordered. I'm not joking. The day of. Like I literally drove from the academy over to their vendor and I purchased everything on the spot. And it took, and that's the thing, once you order it, at least where I was, in a lot of places that have specialty uniforms, they're not going to be able to get them to you the day of because you're going to have to get sized, fitted, and then you're going to have to go pick them up and they're going to have to create them. So you're going to need, I needed almost 3 weeks. So I can only imagine if someone's like, okay, I got a week or 2 out to the academy, I'll go and order them, I'll be good. No, you won't. You will show up in a white shirt and black pants and you're going to get tore up. So definitely be proactive about getting your uniforms ready and squared away. So when you get them, where does your name tag go? Where are you supposed to carry your signature pad, your pins? In some academies, and some aren't, but some are really particularly about where you put that stuff and how it's supposed to be fitted and your boots are shined and all that stuff. So have that known and squared away because it's one less thing when you show up day 1 that you're going to be stressing about because there's going to be enough stress already, right? So then step 3 is add equipment and supplemental supplies in your car. It sounds weird, but what I mean by that is carry an extra shirt, carry an extra cargo set, like a combat pants, whatever your uniform base is. If you're a guy, carry an extra shaving kit. You're gonna have someone in your class that didn't shave that day, and that happens, right? It's human nature. You forget, or they gotta drop their kid off, or something's gonna happen where it's gonna be like, crap, I didn't shave, we're gonna die. And you're gonna be the person be like, no, we're not. I got you, fam. You're gonna pull out the shaving kit and you're gonna save someone. And it's literally a $2 investment. Like I bought a pack of razors for $4.99, a big like a 50 bag from like Walmart, and so that razor cost me what, 25 cents maybe. Big difference, right? So I had I had extra equipment, I had extra pads, I had all that stuff I put in my car that if I needed or if someone forgot, I had their 6. I was able to cover them, and that's going to be huge for you to be able to do and help your other academy mates. So definitely one I would suggest. 4, another one you probably wouldn't expect. In a lot of academies, you're going to need a set of combat boots. And a lot of them don't really care what combat boot you get as long as you can shine the front of the boot. So before I made this video, I went on and looked. A lot of them don't really have a standard as long as you're able to polish the front of the combat boot. So I'll put a link in the description of the one I went with. It is pricey, okay? I'm going to be really upfront. It's pricey, but what I did is the combat boot that they had suggested or that the vendor had sucked. They were $85 for poop on your feet. Like, literally, they were garbage. They were stiff, they were hard, they were really heavy, which you're going to be shooting on the range, you're going to be doing cars, you're going to be doing a lot of things that you don't want 20 pounds on your feet. You're going to get smoked in them. Like, you're going to be pushing up and doing things on them. You don't want heavy freaking boots that are going to suck. If it's all you can afford, I'm with you, I'm tracking. Go for it, and you'll make them work. But I would highly suggest you invest in a set of really nice combat boots. Our uniform bases, they had to be black. So I went out, I actually bought the same ones I had in the Army that were originally tan, but I got them in black, and it has a leather fronting, which once again, I'll put that in the description, that's polishable. It took me I broke them in for a week, and they are light as a feather. I can do like my ruck jogs in them when I'm training. They do everything that I need, and I just polish the front. And they're slick, they're nice, they're clean. They cost me, I think, like $170, $180. So they're about $100 more than the boot that they had originally told me to get or that they suggested for the price. But I feel like that $100 or that $110 was really well invested. And they're going to have a longevity in the life on the boot that's going to far surpass some crappy made boot. So that would be a tip I would suggest doing that you probably wouldn't expect. And then the last one, step 5, I would say, or suggestion 5 I would make, is have your bags and your all your equipment prepped pre-going in. So they'll give you kind of a list that they expect you to have. Don't wake up the morning of when you've got to be there at like 08. You know what I mean? You're waking up at 07 and you got to pack all your stuff. It seems really common sense, but you'll be shocked about how much stuff you'll forget. Like, I'll give you an example. For mine, I need 4 books, 2 pads, 5 sets of pens, a supplemental packet, and a binder. And I realized when I was looking over the list, I'm like, oh my, that's a lot of stuff, dude. So what I ended up doing, I packed it all, I went over the list, and I already had my binder pre-made. Like, I put holes in it and had everything set up. So as soon as I walked in the class, I wasn't the guy like juggling around, freaking out. I wasn't forgetting a book. Everything was already set up in the binder. And I literally had it labeled in the binder that I'd go get it, but I leave it in my car intentionally because I don't want to forget it. I have everything set. Like I just told you through the list, I keep everything in my car so I know where everything is, where I can have access to it. I have extras of things, and I keep it in the exact same place every time. So those are my 5 steps or suggestions that you probably wouldn't expect. I know the first one you obviously would, but I have to mention it because so many people didn't do step 1. Don't be that guy. So I hope this helped. If you have any other questions or any other things that you wanted to question or ask, or maybe you didn't understand, or if you went to the academy, right? Or you're an older officer that like, oh man, I remember doing all that stuff. Maybe you can throw something in the comments to let them know, well, I did this. This was a great tip, and maybe I didn't cover it. Go ahead and help someone out. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you found some any substance, you already know what to do on that little red button to I think the bottom right. But stay tuned. I'm going to be launching in another video probably here in about 4 days on week 1. So we're almost done with it. But I'll let you know. You'll see it come out, and we'll discuss week 1. Really enjoying the weekend. But we'll do week 1 here soon. So appreciate it, guys. Have a great day. Peace!